Lifespan: Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to by David Sinclair. Key Points Summary. Welcome to today's exploration of David Sinclair's groundbreaking book, Lifespan: Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to. In this fascinating work, Sinclair, a Harvard professor and one of the world's leading scientists in aging research, challenges our fundamental understanding of aging and offers compelling insights into how we might slow or even reverse this process. Sinclair begins with a revolutionary idea. Aging should be viewed as a disease, not an inevitable natural process. According to him, it's a condition we can treat. This perspective shift is crucial because recognizing aging as a treatable condition opens doors to new research and therapies. At the heart of Sinclair's work is the information theory of aging. He explains that our cells contain two types of information: digital information in our genetic code and epigenetic information that controls which genes are active. Aging occurs when this epigenetic information becomes damaged, causing cells to forget what type of cells they are and what function they should perform. It's like a computer program gradually corrupting until it no longer works properly. Sinclair dedicates significant attention to longevity genes, particularly proteins called sirtuins. These proteins function as cellular firefighters, responding to stress and damage and helping restore epigenetic information. Crucially, sirtuins consume a molecule called NAD+, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, which decreases in our bodies as we age. This decline is one reason our ability to repair damage diminishes over time. One of the most actionable aspects of Sinclair's research involves activating our body's defense mechanisms through hormesis, positive stress. When we expose our bodies to mild stress, through fasting, exercise, or cold exposure, we activate sirtuins and other protective mechanisms that can slow aging. This is similar to how plants exposed to difficult conditions produce more protective substances. These compounds, like resveratrol in red wine or phytochemicals in broccoli, can activate our own defense mechanisms. Sinclair introduces several promising longevity molecules that could help combat aging. NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, and NR, nicotinamide riboside, are precursors to NAD+ that can increase its levels in the body. Resveratrol and other sirtuin activators, metformin, a diabetes medication that activates AMPK, an enzyme related to longevity, and rapamycin, an immunosuppressant that inhibits mTOR, a pathway linked to cell growth and aging, are all potential interventions. Sinclair himself takes NMN, resveratrol, and metformin as part of his personal longevity regimen, though he emphasizes that everyone should consult with a doctor before making such decisions. Beyond molecular interventions, Sinclair emphasizes the importance of lifestyle factors for longevity. Intermittent fasting, restricting your eating window, can activate longevity pathways. A low-calorie but nutritious diet provides fewer calories but sufficient nutrients. Regular exercise, particularly aerobic and strength training, exposure to mild cold or heat, adequate quality sleep, stress reduction, and cultivating positive thinking all contribute to a longevity-promoting lifestyle. In the final chapters, Sinclair describes his vision of a future where treating aging is a common part of medicine. He believes the first person who will live to 150 years may have already been born. He discusses the societal implications of extended life, from economic benefits to ethical questions, offering an optimistic view that humanity can handle these challenges just as we've managed other significant social changes throughout history. For those wanting to apply the book's insights to their lives, Sinclair offers practical tips. Limit food intake and practice intermittent fasting. Consume more plant-based foods rich in polyphenols. Exercise regularly and stay physically active. Expose yourself to mild stress through practices like sauna or cold showers. Ensure adequate quality sleep, and strive to live with purpose and meaning, recognizing that mental health is as important as physical health. Sinclair concludes with hope that although the fight against aging is complex, science gives us a real chance to extend our healthy years. It's not just about living longer, but living healthier, more active, and meaningful lives for longer periods. Lifespan isn't merely about the desire for immortality. It's about a radical change in our view of aging and the scientific discoveries that could transform how we age. It offers a glimpse into a future where age doesn't necessarily mean decline, but can be a period full of health, vitality, and new possibilities. The research Sinclair presents suggests we're on the cusp of a revolution in how we understand and treat aging. By targeting the fundamental processes of aging itself, rather than individual age-related diseases, we might be able to prevent or delay conditions like Alzheimer's, heart disease, and cancer simultaneously. This approach could transform medicine and significantly improve quality of life for people as they age. What makes Sinclair's work particularly compelling is that it bridges the gap between theoretical science and practical application. While some aspects of his research are still being developed, many of his recommendations can be implemented today. These aren't miracle cures, but evidence-based approaches that may help us live healthier for longer. Perhaps most importantly, Sinclair challenges us to rethink our relationship with aging altogether. Rather than accepting decline as inevitable, he invites us to see aging as malleable, something we can influence through our choices and, eventually, through medical interventions. This shift in perspective is powerful, offering hope and agency where before there was often resignation. As our understanding of aging continues to evolve, the conversation around longevity is becoming increasingly relevant. Whether the future Sinclair envisions comes to pass exactly as he describes it or takes a different form, his work highlights the incredible potential of science to reshape one of the most fundamental aspects of human experience. The question is no longer if we can extend healthy human lifespan, but how much, how soon, and what that means for individuals and society as a whole.